Hey everybody, it's Leah and today I'm going to attempt Kylie Jenner's 37-step beauty routine. If you haven't already seen it, she did a video for Vogue's Beauty Secrets, which is an awesome channel. Like Bella Hadid does one, Kendall Jenner, Jenna Dewan Tatum, or whatever her name is now, I'm sorry. But it's awesome. There's just some really good ladies on there, some smart, beautiful ladies that have been maybe in the makeup industry for a while or just been getting their makeup done for a while, so they all know what they're talking about. So anyway, without further ado, I know there are a ton of steps, so let's just go ahead and get started. She starts off with her brows, so I'm gonna do that too. She just starts by brushing them up and putting a pencil in them. She waits to the end to do the gel, so now we're just gonna use pencil. Okay, so now we're gonna conceal under the brow and do the whole lid. So I'm gonna take my, if I can find it, I'm gonna take a flat MAC 248 and just put a little bit of Shape Tape. That seems like a whole lot. Hopefully that's okay. And just blend it in. Alright, next she sets her eyes with some translucent face powder. I'm going to use Kat Von D in the shade Petal. And then she starts with a really taupey kind of orangish shade. So I'm going to take Chocolate Cookie from the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. And because I don't have any Kylie Jenner cosmetics. And we're just going to start the transition like she does. So next she takes a really nice light gold tone and puts it under her brow bone. I don't really have any shadows like that, so I'm just going to use my Omrezi highlighter.
Swatches and like shadows. Now I'm going to go in with this.
And then she goes in with a darker brown to do a little bit more of like a cut crease. Not like a cut crease, but like a cut transition line. So I'm going to stick with my Natural Matte palette from Too Faced and pick up the color Risque. I'm definitely not as good at this as she is. Alright. And then she takes sort of like a bronzy, coppery gold shade and takes her finger and pats it all over her lid. I'm going to be using Hussy from Tarte. Alright, so next she takes an orange shade and puts it in her tear duct. So hopefully that works out. Just using this orangish shade that I have from an old MAC palette that is not very pigmented, but we'll build it up. And I just threw some of that orange shade kind of into my transition, into my crease there, because in her video it's definitely a lot more orange. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get that look. So that's what I did. So next she does foundation with a little bit of illuminating drop. She uses the Marc Jacobs one I have from Makeup Revolution. So we're going to just mix these two up and apply. And I'm going to use a brush like she does. I normally use a beauty blender, but I want to be just like Kylie Jenner. So looking a little too glowy and not enough coveragey. So we're just going to slap on a little more. So that actually looks really nice. I typically don't mix in a whole lot of illuminator into my foundation because I'm a little bit more aged than Miss Kylie Jenner. But that seemed to work pretty well. So that might be something that I do a little bit more just for special occasions. Alright, so now she takes her foundation and lines the tops of her brows just to give a little bit more definition. So don't normally do that, but hey, we're gonna do it for this video. You know, and then I see it and I'm like, okay, I get why you do that. I get it. And again, just using my MAC 248. Alright, so time for concealer. She does a lot. Oh gosh, okay, here we go. Whoop, and alright. Alright, so time for the second use of these setting powders. This is something that Kylie loves to use. Her and I definitely disagree on this product. Let's take this one. Let's use a Sigma F25. This is a tapered face. And I'm just sticking with my Kat Von D powder. And she goes under the eyes.
Foundation. Sunscreen is...
And then she powders her whole face. She has this Chanel powder with SPF in it. I don't have that, so we're gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me and just put some more powder on this old face. Okay, so now on to contour. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. And I'm just going to do the famous Kardashian 3 for my contour. And not forgetting about the ears. And next up, you guessed it, more powder. Now we're going to bake under here. Y'all, I never do this.
It really does help, and for anyone who doesn't know what it is.
So now onto the lining of the lips. She does this famously with her eyes closed. So we're gonna do it. This is a terrible idea. Okay. And then she just basically fills them in. And then she throws on a gloss later. And then I'm just gonna use the other end of this. This is from Tarte. This is the Lip Architect. This is in the shade Muse. I really like this. Just broke on my lip. And now that the lips are done, she shades her under eye with like sort of this nice taupey bronzy color. So we're gonna do that. I'm actually really liking how this makeup turned out. I thought this was gonna be like kind of a spoof, but who knew? She kind of knows what she's doing. Okay, so then she goes back into her Juicy shade from her palette, and which is like that kind of orange shade, and she drags it underneath her whole lower lash line. So we're gonna do that too. Next up, she contours her nose. Boy, I'm looking like a crazy person. What the heck? Okay, maybe this is a spoof. Okay, so contouring the nose. And then into blush. And her bake is still on, so is mine. That's okay. Here we go. And she puts on a lot of blush. As she says, she's drowning in it. So here we go. She goes all up in here and here. I'm using Milani Luminoso. It's a beautiful blush. Now on for mascara. Okay, now it's time to dust off the bake. Oh, she does it before mascara, but I missed it because like there's so much going on. So, whew, let's get that going. All right, so now she highlights. I'm gonna be using my Resi again. Brush sucks. Ah, there we go. All right, so now I think we're almost done. We're gonna do some glosses and gels. Here I've got my Fenty Gloss Bomb to go over. I don't really understand the point of having so many layers on our lips, like liner and then color and then gloss. It just seems like a lot, but that's just me. And lastly, she does some brow gels. So we're gonna do that. I have this like brow mascara from CoverGirl that I just got, and it has like an actual mascara wand, which is a little bit odd, but I mean our eyebrows are kind of shaped like that, so I guess it makes sense. It just doesn't seem super precise, but I really like it. And when I tried to wash it off earlier, I tried it like half an hour ago before I started filming this. Yeah, oh sugar, I had a heck of a time getting it off. So I was like, well, that probably means it's gonna last for the day. And then we're going in with more blush, people. Everywhere, the whole face. I don't even know. I have so much makeup on right now. Like literally, she does her whole face.
Hair down, and I'm actually spraying
setting spray.
Makeup look powdery.
All right, so that's it. This is Kylie Jenner's look. It was pretty long. This took me like 30 minutes to film. This is a lot more steps than I would normally do. But you know what? I kind of really like it. I thought I was going to end up, like I said, doing kind of a spoof, and this was all going to be really kind of funny, but I kind of look nice right now. I'm kind of excited about this. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Like I said, this was just for fun, and if you like it, if you could give it a thumbs up, that'd be cool. If you want to subscribe, I upload 2 to 3 times a week. I'm always trying new makeup, new skincare, whatever I can get my hands on. So I hope to see you all in my next video. Aloha!